Okay, hi guys. Doing some Tour 9 here. I played a couple games. I was actually watching Tommy was doing a stream with one of his lower level accounts. I was trying to match up with him, but couldn't get him. So this is one of the older holes here. So you can play down the left, which I don't like to do unless I have to. This wind is not a favorable wind for sure. I can play here. I played a bounce over on my next one, which is the sort of the safe approach. I think I'll just do that, take the safety shot. Okay, so we'll go 5 rings in, which I'll be into overpower. So this safety shot here, I like it. Sometimes you can get a rough bump if you get the right wind angle on your second. I'm not sure I'm far enough out to do that. I'll probably have to play the bounce over, but we'll see. If you get the favorable tailwind, you can blast one way out there, and that's the one you can sink the second one with with your short iron. The other way is to go left here, and even if you get it in the rough on the left, usually you can get a Nirvana on the green. But because I have these low level clubs, I just want to play whatever's safest. Got the home run ball here. Okay. Let's see what am I. So I'll be hitting a sniper. Pretty much in the min. Probably played it before 8ish. So it's just gonna bounce it over onto the. I don't want to get too. I'm not going after the pin here. I just something safe-ish like that. Just something like that. Just something safe. Maybe about 4-7. The wind's not as heavy as I thought. I thought it was a bit more in my face than that. Perfect shot. I'm just bouncing one over on the green. We're not trying to put it in the hole or something. That's when you're going to go in the rough or the sand or something. So that's exactly what we wanted. Nice on. I probably could have seen about the rough bump there. I should have actually maybe taken a look. You can play, even that shot to go after the hole is a bit difficult. The chances, I shouldn't say it's difficult, just as the chances of sinking it are very slim. But it's also, in a side wind like this one, it's not a dangerous shot because your weight's going to be right on the rough bumps on the side winds are the easiest because you're not going to pull too far or too less. Great shot. See, he played a bunch of curl here. Said he's going out. See, and this is where bad things happen. Is he's going after the hole. You just want to put it on the green. It's not going in. Like you're not going to sink it. Just course management, doing the normal stuff. So I opened up 9. I bought the Tour 9 package, which gave me a little more gems to crack some chests. The coins we don't need, and but I was able. What did I up? I upgraded my sniper one, I believe. I think 1 level, which gave me a touch more backspin, which is good, and upgraded my Goliath one, which was good, which gives me a little more ball guide. Those tour chests are usually good chests, and unfortunately didn't get anything, no cat or nothing. Well, he's laughing. See, I would never laugh at him unless he laughed. Try not to be. I wouldn't laugh at him. He was laughing, so I laughed back. All right, let's crack a chest here. Rocket, dart, and extra mile. All right. So I'm going to try and see how quickly I can unlock this tour, or lock this tour up, I should say. This is a good course, this new course. It plays long. You know, for my clubs, each hole seems pretty long. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to be playing a big topper, and this is another hole. You know, the big topper cat might be something I need to rethink the quarterback on this tour. It's just a lot of quarterback holes aren't coming up. So I think I might have to go APOC sniper, APOC cat, big topper sniper, big top cat. Because the big topper is the right play here, but then I still don't think I can reach, or even a horizon. Maybe a horizon is better. Like the horizon's the perfect club for this one. So let's try this here. So big topper with 9.5 in our face, about 5 rings, which is definitely going to put me into at least max, maybe more than max. So there's 2.5 rings OP. Hopefully the great won't kill me. Not much accuracy on this club, that's for sure. Okay, good. See, now if I had a horizon, I could probably reach, because I can skip it off the fairway and get enough topspin to get it up towards the hole. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with my sniper. There's just not enough topspin, I don't think. My cat's only level 1 and has 4, so I think I'm going to have to put a horizon in the bag. Take the cat out.
Great shot!
See here, if I had a horizon, I could play it here and all the topspin and get it over. So just something like that. The wind effect will push me even a little further. Sniper 7.5. I'm going to be in about mid by the time I finish pulling. So about 8.2 I'm going to play it.
Perfect shot!
Should leave me a nice little firefly in, but you can see if I had the horizon with just, a couple more topspin, I was going to be, on the green. And on this hole, if you haven't seen it, you don't want to ever mess with going after the hole. You want to be short. You can see the run off the back there, right? The back of that green, it'll run you right off into the rough. It won't hold. Been there. So you just want to play front of the green. And if you make a little mistake and get up closer to the hole, that's fine. But you actually want to be aiming at front fringe. And then just, a little firefly or whatever you got from there. That was a good shot. And you can see how there's a little funnel there too. If you do, roll onto that front of that green, it'll come towards the hole. But you don't want to go after the hole, because if you hit it a little long, it's going to roll right off. Okay, so going to aim left side in case we hit great right. Where perfect and great right are going to go in. So something about there playing safe.
Perfect shot.
So you can see it still went in left edge. If I missed right, or like great right, it would have went in right edge. I just know on those very slow needles, very, very rarely would I ever hit great left. So I just protect that shot. Okay, so that worked out. We got a favorable wind on that second shot. Okay. See if I can get a little music in the background. The copyright police haven't come after me yet when I've just got it on my TV and lightly in the background. Okay, so this is a cool wind here. I think I can, this is the hole where you can reach with a big topper, I think. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to change my clubs again. Jesus
Great
Christ.
shot.
Where did he go? Oh, he's in. Okay, so without over curling it. So we're gonna go 9-9 this way. Big topper. Touch of overpower. So we're gonna play 5-1 back, or yeah, about 5. There's that 5 we play. Because we're playing it back. And I'm gonna go about 1.5 rings up.
Perfect shot.
This might have a chance. Hopefully I don't go too far right. I'm trying to remember what the proper spin was, but so I have to hit it a little harder somehow. So I'll try and remember. I did, if I hit it a little harder, I sometimes, you're threatening to hit the left rough, I think, because you're coming in at that different angle. If I had a little more topspin with my APOC, you can play a power slice there as well. But we're still pretty darn close for sure.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, let's see here. There we go. So that's the max of the Firefly there. Do I want to play this shot? Maybe I do. So where are we here? So max was up there. So this is going to be about mid. Let's see. So about 3 rings. So I'm going to adjust, and I am in the hole there right now. So we'll see how we, what it looks like when we're done adjusting. See if we're comfortable with it. Yeah, it looks about right in it.
Perfect shot.
So I would prefer to have a Kingfisher in my hand and just go after it the other way.
Nice on.
So what does that mean? I pulled too much? Alright, that's odd. It's an easier shot with the Kingfisher than these Firefly. I could have played it another way, is went after the hole with the Firefly, like got it up closer to the hole and played it into max. Is another way to do it. I don't know. I suck at those shots. I would much rather be actually, 10 yards further back or 15 yards and just, I always train the short irons. I just stink at those wedge shots, the in-between ones. Okay, so I like this hole, and I've got big topper on. So see the shadow? Okay, so the shadow on that top left, Where you want to be is about 5 yards into that top shadow. And the key to this hole is that you're rolling onto the to the green, that you're not bouncing onto the green. So it'll be usually with this one, I think about 4 topspin. And I don't, with this wind, I probably don't have to give it as much right as I need to. See how he's bouncing? And that's not bad that he's rolling there, but you want to be rolling on the other side. So this isn't the worst shot, but it actually goes, when you get rolling, you get close to putting it in. So this would be like, the okay shot, but if I hit this right, I should get within a yard, I think, of the hole. So see that shadow? Okay, so there's my min, and you see that shadow right about just 5 yards into that shadow. Okay, and I'm gonna play all the right I can with 4 topspin. Is, I think, if I remember right, the right number. So 9-5 in min is about 3-3. Something like that. I don't want to pull too much. I'm going to protect pulling too much.
Perfect shot.
And what my objective is to be rolling in here. Get rolling. See there, that's good. Now, this should be like, and it holds a lot as well. So the landing area is key. And see how it just comes in, for whatever reason, closer than the bounce. So that's a little trick on there. If you have a headwind or a tailwind, you only want about 2 topspin, because you'll get the wind effect helping you roll. To be honest, if I could take that back, I would have played only 3 topspin and not 4. I'd have to go look back at my notes, but maybe 4 topspin is the headwind. But you can sink that shot. That shot will go in a lot if you get the right. I was a little high, as you saw. I'd rather be coming in from the side more while I'm rolling. And that's the one it's going to go in the hole a lot. A lot of people play a big curl shot there, and they bounce up along. That's not the good way to do it. So that shadow about 5 yards in, and you want it rolling onto the green. I find the bounce shot, even his shot was even closer than sometimes you'll be. Okay, another good hole. So this one you can big topper too, and rough bump or APOC rough bump over. Well, the other thing is the shot from the left, I've got zoned in pretty good from the tournament too. It's just a nice little short iron. But with this wind, we're going to go after the rough bump. I'll just have to decide if I'm going to big topper a rough bump or
Perfect shot.
the APOC. It just doesn't have, my APOC doesn't have a lot of topspin. Whoa, he almost missed. Wow, he almost hit it too hard there. Missed the first fairway, which would have, I bet you, went in the water. So let's see what this looks like here. Does this get over? Yeah, that's gonna get over easy. So that's 3.5 rings. That's where I want to be. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play big topper 9.5 this way, and because I'm pulling it back, I'm gonna play it about 4/8, but then I'm gonna pull up the 3 rings. So 4/8 this way, and now pull up 3 rings. Something like that. I could have played a little left curl, but I decided not to. Now hopefully this will I get that nice topspin and through. Yeah, perfect. So there's another advantage of the big topper. So you can see that was sort of an easy hole to play. So I stretched it out to see I needed about 3 rings. So when I adjusted back, added the 3 rings at the end, I could have played a little left curl to try and get it closer, but I remember from the tournament too, when you went left on the rough bump here, you got caught up sometimes, so. It's not like we're trying to hole it. We're just trying to play, make sure we get on the green or on the fringe or whatever. So again, I aim left side. So if I hit great right, the wind's going a bit left too, so I'm just trying to protect the great right.
Perfect shot.
It's important. The reason it's important, if I had an end bringer, like a little bit of a better end bringer, it's not important. You can just go at the middle of the hole on these shorter ones because it's going to go in. But the Firefly only has 30 or 40 accuracy, so when you miss more. Like, so you have to protect that right corner. Okay. All right, so we're flying along here. Not sure if we lost the game yet. Quebec Français 2. I think these guys might be winning our league, our expert three-way maybe. Okay, so let's see here. After the dump, we dropped down under 80%. We've won 4 in a row. See if we can run this table as long as we can here. I think this is maybe another big topper hole, is it? Where are we here? Oh no, not this one. I forgot to change my clubs again. Fuck. See, this is another one. The Horizon would be a better club. So bad. Bad. You could see by focus and intelligence level at this time in the morning when I can't even remember like 4 games in a row to change my bag. Okay, so big advantage us. So now I really want to play with a cat because I don't want to get into a shootout though. So let's see here. Oh no, I don't want this. So what I'm going to do, watch here. Okay, I'm going to line it up with my, see that there? That's my QB, okay? And that's, okay, about 7 rings. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the APOC. And 7 rings on a QB is about 4 on it, maybe 3.5 on an APOC. So I'm going to push it up about 3 rings. Okay, and 9-3 with an APOC. It's about 4. Wait, about 4. I was pulling a little into OP there, so I gave it a little juice and just want to get it over. And not far enough. So I needed to give it more juice. I didn't leave myself a lot of time because I was trying to explain the QB thing. If you have a higher level QB with more topspin, it's a lot easier than that. But what you want to do is just line up where you would land with a QB and then switch to your APOC when you need more power. But that'll give you the good line though, because there's no ball guide on the APOC.
Great shot.
This would be not a bad rock hole either. Anyway, hopefully, let's see here, we can blast one down with this cat one. See if we got the cannolis here. Okay, so we're trying to squeeze it down in between. I don't think we can play too much topspin because we'll roll through. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we want that. So just something like there. Okay, so how many rings is that? That's 4 rings. Okay, so 7, 6. We needed about 4 rings OP, so something like this.
Great shot.
Hopefully we can just squeeze one down. Oh, it hit the rough. So I didn't hit it hard enough. And this shot's actually tough because you're way up on the hill. So that was bad. I just wanted to roll one down the... Anyway, you could see that wasn't the easiest shot. But I needed about 1 more ring OP. And all I wanted to do was be between the bunker and the rough so I could just have a little shot at it. So the drive hurt us. We didn't hit that far enough. And then didn't hit this hard enough either. No good. But also not the easier shots. Being a bit hard on myself.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
I'm at least plus 10 here. I think it might even be like a plus 20 shot. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to play that plus 20. 5, 9 this way. That's min. That's where I want to land. And that's max. So about mid. Maybe a little less than mid. Hard to see there with the little rings. It should be pretty close though, I think. Perfect. So if you're ever on top of that hill, you can see the plus 20. I pulled about 4.7 is what I was trying to pull, a little less than mid. I'm not sure if it was exact. I was running low on time and the rings were so small because you're so high up, you can't zoom in. So I played plus 20 with wind arrow. Because I was so high up, you can see it's bouncing. I would prefer it to be rolling, but because it's coming down from such a high level, you just, a bit of a lucky shot. But when you're around the hole, you're gonna get lucky. Oh, fucking forgot to change the clubs again. I'm such a moron. It's so funny. I just can't keep it together. All right. I'm gonna try this again. So 10-2. I'm gonna aim right in the middle of the fairway with a big topper. 10-2 this way. So you can see how much I use the big topper too on this hole. So about 5 rings. And I'm just gonna fucking hit it as hard as I can.
Great shot.
And usually hitting great left or right with a big topper is bad, but this fairway's so wide, and so you just aim down the middle. I wouldn't recommend trying to go down a side unless you're really comfortable with hitting perfect there. Yeah, so I'm gonna change the cat out to the horizon, and I'm gonna take the QB out. I'm just not using it.
Great shot.
I think too, if I had a QB10, it would make a big difference. But the QB I have is not the best club anyway. The Rock's probably a little better, but the Rock doesn't have any big top spin either at this low level. Fuck, I still can't reach it. Wow. No top spin with this fucking sniper, so that's no good. So I'm gonna try something funky because I think it's the only way I'm going to get up there. Still probably won't get up there. Let's try it anyway. I'm going to try a power hook. So if I was to land here-ish, it would be about 5 rings. And now I'm going to pull it over. There's 10, 20. I'll play almost 28. Oh, I didn't even notice the time. That's too fucking funny. Okay, I'm obviously too tired to play. I'm going to take a break and, we'll finish the hole. Why not? See if we can at least tie the hole. Maybe I'll get lucky with a better one. That's pretty funny. I'm not mad at myself for timing out as much as I'm mad to see where that shot would have went. A good shot. See, if I had a better sniper, I could have done something like that too, but the roll, I have got no topspin into a headwind. I don't know how far up that hill I would have went. All right, so something a little better anyway. Let's see, where's that? So we need even more than that. All right, I'm going to try this. Okay, with about 7, maybe 8. Put one more topspin on it just in case. Not full topspin because I was maybe scared of going too far here. Is it enough? Oh, I should have played full top. Full top would have got me over. I was worried actually of skipping too far. Huh. Well, now we need to get lucky. We need him to miss and then something from the rough. But fucked up this hole. Sorry, guys. Timing out was untimely. I definitely think I need a little break. It's still 6:30 in the morning here or something.
Great shot.
All right. So, unfortunately, if we had got on, we would have got definitely in a shootout. But let's see if we can drain the 904 here. Okay, so these shots here. So on about that distance, I'll be a little bit less. I'm going to protect the great left again. Okay, so I'm going to aim left edge. Okay, now, and a little through. Now, when you put 7/4 on a little club like this, see how 0.8 is the minimum? I'm a little less than half of that, so I'm going to about 0.3 of a, and I know that looks tedious, but I'm going to try that. So 0.3, I'm going to go there. Great left will never go in. I was protecting great right. All right, I'm going to take a little break and come back in a bit. So we won some games and we saw some holes I haven't seen in a while. Still not playing my best here, but hopefully the next one will be better. Thanks for watching.